Welcome, boys and girls. We're looking at a brand new Ibanez guitar for 2024. 2024. Right now it's 2023 and it feels weird to say 2024. Why am I talking so fast? I don't know. I had coffee. My coffee maker has been back now after 6 weeks of repair. Can you tell? Wait. You probably don't know me in this channel. It's weird. Yes, the sweater. What's up with the colors? Hey, Leslie, can we change the colors to blue? Let's go blue. Come on. Because the guitar's blue. That makes sense to me. Thank you. So, Ibanez GIO. I just reviewed the RG320. I want to say DX, but what do I know? Which is not from the GIO line. The GIO line is Ibanez's budget line. And looking at the MSRP on my spec sheet here, it says $399, and that's not MSRP, that's actually street price. They don't give MSRPs anymore, which is fine. It was great. So we're looking at $400 for this guitar, which I'm going to tell you right now, after playing it for 5 minutes, is a fair price. However, for 169 more, 170 more, you can get an RG from the not GIO line, this is made in China, and the RG470 TMN is made in Indonesia. My feeling says spend 170 more and get a real RG. But what's the real RG? That should be the Prestige line for 2000. Tough to say. However, I say however a lot. Tonally, the humbuckers on this versus the other one's got an HSH humbucker, single coil humbucker configuration. The humbuckers are a little bit woolly and not so defined. These are super defined. So I don't know. This is 400, but it's a GIO. In my experience with GIOs is they were never that great. But then I'm playing this and it feels great. So maybe my preconceived notions of what GIOs were and what GIOs are now aren't congruent. What? Let's get into the guitar. All I'm saying is for 170 more, you get an Indonesian-made RG, but maybe this is the one that you want because it's more defined. I'll tell you about the differences in a sec. So we got a GIO made in China, series GRG. 6 strings, transparent blue sunburst. It looks nice. Poplar is the body material. Flame maple art grain. So this is not... Oh, okay. This is pretty impressive. A veneer. It looks pretty stunning. It is printed. Art grain. It is printed on. And I'm going to be honest. With the veneer, you're getting a very thin layer of wood. This can be more controlled because it's printed. And I got to tell you, it looks absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this. It's even three-dimensional. Well done, Ibanez. Very nice. Could be a little bit brighter to really pop more, but okay. Gloss polyurethane finish. Total blah, 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 blah. Body, who cares? Body thickness, who cares? 44 millimeters. Neck material is maple, of course, with a scarf joint right here, which is in this price range totally fine. It is to save some wood. It's not for stability. Because of the angled headstock, they can pretty much make 3 necks out of this piece of wood versus 1. So it makes sense to save some money there. Scale length is 25.5. Neck type is GRG. We're going to get to that. Bolt on. It's a Michael bolt on neck. We have this roundedness, which is fine, but it doesn't actually go down. It's not all the way verjüngt, as we say in German, all the way shaved off, but it's at least rounded off and not a block, which is nice. Bound purple heart for the fretboard. It is bound and it is purple heart. Bonk. Doesn't look purple hearty to me, but what do I know? Of course, shark tooth inlays, 24 frets, medium. Pickups are infinities. Ibanez infinity something. Passive, 1 volume, 1 tone, 5-way switch. Bridge is double locking. That's all it says. It's a double locking bridge. It's a cheapo kind of Ibanez Floyd variation, which on the more expensive 470 is a better bridge. But then again, the pickups on the 470 Ibanez machine heads in black, of course, non-locking because we need to save the $3 at manufacturing there. Ibanez, even this guitar needs locking tuners, but you don't listen to me. You evil people. Mono unit output jack. What's a mono unit? Ah, it's these new things that they're using on their guitars. They did really well on the AZES, and these are great. They're just because they don't have the stupid washer. It's not a washer. The stupid Mutter, the mother, there anymore. So that is superior. Thank you, Ibanez, for doing that. Come to the tremolo arm and a hex wrench, $3.99. Okay, so that's specs for you. We have the traditional Ibanez 5 positions, which gives us beautiful in-betweens, something in the middle with both of them, then a beautiful in-between, and so on. We have a bound fretboard with very nicely looking dots there. Show up nicely. This on top, this recessed. Playability. When you heard me noodle in the beginning, it was literally the first time I played this guitar. Great. Easy. Beautiful setup. $3.99. It actually felt better, I have to say, than the RG470, which is the one that I can reference now because I just reviewed it. However, the neck is a GRG neck. It is quite a bit chunkier. You have a lot more in your hand than the typical Ibanez Wizard. And I'm going to tell you right away, if this had the Ibanez Wizard neck, this would be the guitar I'm picking over the 470, which is 170 more. But for 170 more, you get in the Wizard neck, this is just more D-ish. Or is it C? I'm going to say D. I don't know. Yeah, no. It's just a chunkier, thicker neck than the typical Wizard, which is why it's called the GRG neck. And the other guitar has the bigger, higher end trem. But tonally, I'm thinking that this is more defined. Now you know what I think. I can't help you there. Both are probably pretty damn good guitars for the money. GIOs usually range in the not €400 range, but this one does. But it does feature quite a few cool things. And I did evil things to the trem in the beginning, and it was pretty much still stable in tune. We're going for the adult sounds through the Engel Special Edition Founders Edition. But very likely you're not going to play the €400 guitar through a €3,500 amp. But I want you to hear it with mature sounds. Later, we're going to go through this as of yet unreleased Black Star amp. I'm not going to say what it is because I can't. But that will be recorded with the shotgun mic right up here. So you're hearing what it sounds like in the room with something that is realistic to the people be playing it with an amp like this. And it doesn't sound bad, but I want you to hear it, with the real sounds. So here we go. That's a clean. And in between, that is spanky. Very thin, but wiry. Absolutely great. Put a compressor in front of that and you got some kick-ass sounds. This is nice. I'm really torn. So I can put some phasing on there. Middle. Very nice upper mid attack. In between in the back. kind of acoustic-y. As a guitar teacher, I had many students playing GIOs, and I'm going to be honest, they sucked balls for years. This does not suck balls. Ibanez really cranked up the quality on the GIO line. And as a guitar teacher, it's important to have your students play an instrument where they can strum, where it's not too fat. It's strummed electric guitars sound like ass. It's too much. This right here is too much. It's not an acoustic quality. So when you want to do the... not the right rhythm, but you know what I'm talking about. This is killer for the guitar teacher to tell, look, we're doing a strumming thing. Go to the in-between position in the back. I love this. And here we got the humbucker in the back. How does the China guitar have better pickups than the Indonesia guitar? I don't know, but I think it does. Yes, they are less woolly. They're more defined. That's that. I think those are the better pickups. Okay, that all works. Wow. You want to hear high gainy stuff? Of course you do. This is more realistic. You're now hearing that little Blackstar practice amp through the shotgun mic. All the qualities are there, actually. So let's go to, I don't know, Super Crunch. Now, I usually recommend for beginners to not go with a Floyd type thing because it's annoying to tune when you're a beginner anyway. But then with a locking nut and this kind of trem, you're just asking for frustration. But if you really want to, this will do the job, but it will detune in time, of course. I'm gonna be honest, I'm enjoying the GIO more than the Indonesian version. The neck's not a problem for me. I wish it had the wizard neck, but when I saw the price, I was like, really, for a GIO? But now I'm playing it, totally fine. Absolutely justified. Ibanez made a pretty guitar that they printed a grain on, with a thicker neck than the wizard, with a trem that works if you're not too brutal with it. Beautifully voiced pickups. 400 for this. If as a beginner setup, this amp, which is probably 200-300, something like this, and this guitar, that is good. Get a gig bag, which of course isn't included. Gig bag, stand, tuner is included in the amp, I think. Yes. So you have a pretty good setup that'll get you quite far in terms of available tones, playability, and it's not gonna get in your way. This guitar is not in my way. And the sounds are pretty damn good. Yes, I got paid for this video, but obviously I'm not saying that because I did. Ibanez knows that. They know I'm pretty harsh. And I don't want to be harsh with this guitar because I'm enjoying it. That's it from here. I'll put links below. Please use them. That really, really helps. Also, leave a subscribe, especially if you're a beginner. Come back and learn about guitars and stuff and see me wear stupid sweaters. But if not, please subscribe anyway. Thank you. We'll put animals at the end, as always. Flying.